Yeah. So for
Yeah,
instance,
the Deathweed guy.
yeah,
Forgot to mention him.
these are okay.
Yeah. A little bit more expensive.
Yeah, his are pricey. Order's Blade would help if I wanted to use that axe, for instance, because it enchants your item in your other hand. With
That's
holy.
useful. You can just enchant it regularly. But I think that does it without lowering your weapon's damage. So it's technically better, but it obviously has like an up cost.
Yeah, you have to pay 22 FP, which is a non-insignificant amount.
You have to pay 22 FP. You have to recast it when it goes down, and you have to cast it, as in it takes time to cast. Not long, but an amount. So you have to do that mid-fight. You know, the classics. Anyway.
I just feel like, more realistically, I'd probably just want to enchant the damn weapon.
Yeah.
Outright, but
I could look and try and find out where the holy dagger is. It's possible we could just go snag that immediately. I'd be interested in the lightning one if that... I think that's a thing. But it might not be. Elden, ring, holy dagger, holy carve. Holy whetstone? Is that what it's called? Sanctified wet blade. That's what it is. Okay. Fortified Manor in Lanedell. Okay. I see that guy spawned for you.
yeah, he did. I came down here to test the weapon, and then he decided he was gonna kick my ass.
Yeah, he did that to me too. We need to get rid of him so he doesn't kick our ass.
Nah, he killed me. Dickbag. Do you drop runes in here? You do. Yeah, you kind of have to go back for this. It's annoying. I think there's a way to get to those without pissing him off, maybe. Maybe.
Okay, yeah, it's going to be a long while before you gain access to that. That's going to take a while. So, you're either looking at that spell or some other options. Anyway, did you lose a lot of runes to that guy? Because I can jump down there and we can beat his ass.
I jumped back down, though, so I'm down here with him again.
Sure. Jesus, dude. Yeah, these guys super suck in two-player. Anyway, you get the Taunter's Tongue. That's utterly worthless. That's for online multiplayer bullshit.
Well, it unlocks this as a little...
Yeah. Which isn't worthless, because you can just...
range.
No, you can't do that. Also, the best part is you can actually just touch this now, and this quick warps you back up there, if you wanted to. Though usually people are just gonna, like, you know, not do that.
It looks fucking stupid to two-hand a whip.
Yeah.
You don't two-hand whips. That's not a thing.
By the way, I want you to know that not on, like, normally you get the horse, like, riding glitch that's invisible. Instead, you're getting the I have no movement frames glitch, so you're just sliding along the ground. It's pretty cool, actually.
Awesome.
Yeah, you look badass. You got, like, magic.
I am Magic Man, kind of.
Yeah. Alright, we can probably head back. So, we've done the castle. So now we're going to want to quickly pop over to Bridge of Sacrifice. For real this time.
Are you sure?
We won't be here long. We just need to go turn in the quest to the girl. Last time I got tricked, I thought she was dead. No, she just looked dead because of how multiplayer works. Yep, she looks dead for sure. But not to worry, she's fine. Oh, no. Wait, no. She is dead. Right. He's here.
I'm in your debt for keeping the sword from those fallen creatures. I'm no longer bound by duty. Once I've rescued Arena, I will spend my remaining days with her. Thanks to you, and devote my Arena has I only hope it
She's dead. Yay, fun quests.
Yay, fun quest. No reward, just death.
I think there's a quest reward later. Also, there's this whole section of the continent we can go explore. Which is probably one of the last things we're going to want to actually do before we give Margit a try. There's a chance we can hop up this. Yep, there you go.
Did you do like a cliff climb? Where did you go from here?
What do you mean? Hold up.
Oh, you just, okay, you kept going this way.
Yeah.
I was like very confused. I didn't see where you went. I was like, oh, weird.
Nah. That would have been a little too high for me. This, not certain about. Ooh, you know what I could probably do? It's like that. And then you can drop like that.
Yeah, whatever. I didn't hit that. I still didn't take damage.
Fair enough.
So
the fall damage is mostly generous.
I also feel like you get a very small amount more leniency when you're on torrent. Not a lot, but
maybe. If you ever see these, it will summon a dude and he will start walking. And if you follow his footsteps, it'll lead you to a dungeon. Except I kind of already know where it is. It's pretty obvious. Here we are. To the Earthbore Cave. The earth bore this cave. Oh, right, that trap. Well, got me again. Get me every time.
didn't get me. I got a pickled turtleneck. Hooray.
I got fucking rats.
Can't fucking see a thing. Yeah, no.
How did I get trapped, but you're the one that died?
Because I jumped down. But
Oh, fair enough.
I mean, there's no progression if you don't jump down. Even you still have to fall in the trap eventually. It's not like another route I can take down. There is another route I can take down. I'm just stupid. Never mind.
Fucking giant rats. Alright, beautiful. I think cave moss is actually good for something. I don't remember what. But something. Good roll. That works. Glad the fireball doesn't hurt me. That'd be very annoying if it did. Right.
Yeah.
Gotta be careful here. This will actually kill you. Unless you fall on that, and you can drop down. Yep.
Big bear.
There's a big bear.
Well, he got up.
By the way, this guy has a command grab. Don't get grabbed by that. Fair warning. He will hump you against his chest. And you might not die, but you might. Ow. God. That one. That's the command grab. And if you roll improperly, it can still catch you anyway. Good start. This thing does not bleed very much. The flail bled way more. Oh my god. Alright, well, I got comboed. I don't know how you're alive.
Don't worry about it. I've got a plan. Command
here it
got me,
comes.
so I'm dead.
Hum. Hum. Yeah, he just does
Hey,
that.
put me down. Okay, well.
Yeah, this guy's a little rude. Funny story. There's multiple room bears across the course of the game. They're not just bosses, you know, obviously they exist. I never really figured out the proper way to fight this thing. Really. I mean, I could beat them through sheer force of will, but never really found the optimal strategy, you know? I remember
I
this
get
being
that.
garbage.
Yeah.
Yeah, just pickled turtlenecks again. Yeah, we also want to touch that. Oh, yeah, I already did. Okay.
I already touched it.
Right.
Rats, just ignore them. They leave us alone.
Woohoo.
They don't,
Not
but
fair.
if we keep moving, then they don't. Okay, just like careful step. Yep. Rats don't follow us down that cliff. Oh yeah, it summons a fucking mist wall for him. Well.
Stop. Pretty tremendously. Gotcha. Keep going for the staggering jump attacks. Hope for a bleed.
It seems like that has been an incredibly effective strategy for you in general, is jump attacks.
Yes. They're good at stagger. You're nowhere nearby. Oh my god. And scooped. Thanks, bud. It actually does very pathetic damage, but it's annoying as shit. Get back on the mount. Alright, come on. No. Okay. I thought that was my life. Oh, that might still be my life. Clutch up.
Really? Spell drink.
That's a good one. It doesn't give you as much of a boost against as like the fire does, but it lowers the damage of all spells.
Nice.
Done against you.
I'm gonna have to sprint my ass down there to get my runes, but...
Pay to my ass. I win though, bear.
Oh. Huh. There you go. That made the textures load.
What happened?
When you teleported, you were inside a polygonal cavern.
Oh, fascinating. I don't know what that was.
I mean, it
all
was
about.
just gray squares. Alright. Quickly sprint past all the rats.
I'll just take a strength. Just make sure I have a little bit of it. It does scale off of strength, so just a little bit. What level am I? 29. 30 is like where I'm like, alright, that's probably around time to fight Margit. You don't really need to grind much more than 30. I think a lot of people fight Margit at like 25 and 30 range. Maybe earlier. But I don't know how cool you are. I don't think Margit would be impossible at her current statage. By a long shot.
I would like to maybe get one more level, just because one more level gets me exactly 30 faith.
Yeah. Hell yeah, I want to get you Cypherpoda. Which we'll probably be able to get over the course of this continent. There's a bunch of things that we can fight. Why would you do that, horse? The horse is trying to kill me. I'm trying to kill him by hitting the wrong button. It's not the horse's fault. Well, where the hell did you come from? Alright.
I will say, it's nice to have the range of the whip, but I do think that the whip is basically a ball fumbler. Like, it doesn't do hardly any damage unless you do a charge attack.
No, no, it's meant for stun against things with no armor. So like these guys would get stunned a lot.
Yeah, like they get stunned pretty bad, and it does plenty of damage to them too. But
Yeah.
against like a boss, it's like functionally worthless.
Oh, I got their rickety shield. This thing is rat garbage. It's not the worst shield I've ever seen in my life. It's like the worst shield in terms of strength. So anyone could use it. It's crap. But obviously it has no guard point, so it's just going to get broken through very easily. The demi-human forest ruins.
I never actually looked at that. It just boosts all magical negation, but it's like not.
Yeah.
Which.
Oh, this guy. This guy's a little scary.
Not that scary.
He can hurt a lot. Like so.
No, I mean, he does hit pretty hard, but he also does fireball.
Ow. I'm not sure how actually practical the stupid sheath move is. It's like, you know,
I feel when I play Longsword and Monster Hunter where I'm like, there's this whole like sheath mechanic thing that you could do, but like I don't know why I would.
You know, to be honest, I think I would like the longsword more in Monster Hunter if it wasn't as long. If it was like this long, I'd be okay with it. Any sword that's like stupid long like that, I don't feel the same weight. I feel like I'm swinging a fan. Meanwhile, I think it works with the gunlands because I feel like I'm swinging a baseball bat. I like wacky weapons that hit in that game.
My problem with the longsword isn't that it's long; it's how the hunter swings it.
Yeah.
They swing it in like this. Okay, he's a big boy.
That's a
No, but
boss.
he's just a giant. These guys kind of suck usually.
Sort of. Also, she's a magic caster, by the way. Think of her as a bugbear, kind of. But bugbears are not magical.
On her glintstone pebble. A bit of pain on her glintstone shotgun.
Yeah, she's known for moves that are very low int requirement. You're mine.
Demi-human queen's staff, crystal burst.
And an Arteria leaf. Which are good. I think those are for, like, damage up items. There's also more here, I think. That might actually just be it. That was an important drop. Is there an underground chunk? There usually is to these ruins where you just get a chest. Probably not. That's probably it. Okay. There's that up there, which I believe is a church, which will give us another sacred tier. Cool thing about sacred tiers is unlike the whatchamacalls, the seeds, they don't go up in cost.
I don't know, those monkeys. For a minute, like, I was whizzing by some trees on my horse, and I saw the trees, like, explode, and I was like, oh, is it, like, Ents? No. Just monkeys jumping down from trees.
I have no idea if you followed me. Hey, you did.
Nice.
Nice.
I'm trying.
Yeah, I just wanted to get to that church up there. Nice. Handled.
Extremely high quality armor from that guy. Old aristocrat's gown.
And it's a church. There's a lot of golden centipedes here, I remember. But there's also a ticket here.
Good though.
Yeah, sacred tiers never go up in price, near as I can remember. So it would always cost 1 sacred tier to upgrade your flasks. What's up, Melina?
Spoken echoes of Queen Marika. Shall I share them with?
Yes.
In Marika's own then, after thy death, return to the lands between.
I feel like this girl's talking to me more than she did in my playthrough. Okay. Maybe this is like a new edition. Just have America talking to each of the tombs. Each of the churchies. Gilded Iron Shield. That sounds like that's not going to have 100% physical. Nope. What the hell is this shit? Why do I want this? Good guard boost, at least. Back to hell with ye, demon. Blood grease is something I should be thinking about applying just to increase my blood even further. But I don't really have a good supply of that stuff. Alright. So now, I want to make sure that we head towards that tree. Actually, is that along the way? Oh, that's like right over here. Hell yeah. Let's go do our first tree. I'm meaning to get one of the upgrades from the tree for a while. No. The fuck? Oh, no, it's these assholes. These guys are a piece of shit. They guard a lot of the trees, and they're fucking annoying. They spew poison, and they do other bullshit.
Ah, yeah, they're weak to fire.
They are weak to fire. They have tree armor. And it's not even worth it to do guarding with this sword. I'm trying to get like the guard counter, but I just need a shield if I'm going to guard counter. It's not working with the sword. This is not Sekiro. Even if it was, I'd need to block better. With good timing. Ow, fuck you. Enough.
Bit of a giant there.
Yep. That's your silly little summoning pool. Here he is. This guy has some interesting attacks. The most you want to know about the air tree avatars is, well, their weapon hits, like, really hard. But so does yours. Your fire will fuck them up.
Still relatively weak to fire.
Ow. Alright, so when he does that, you want to run in one direction. Rolling's not necessary there. You just have to run really fast in one direction.
Yeah.
That was out of range, at least. Sheesh. It's actually really bad when there's multiple people, because he like multi-aims it.
Yeah, it has to like throw half at each person.
These guys are not too bad. They just hit very hard.
Yeah, that certainly hurts when he brings down the hammer. Alright, that's all my fire blasting, so we're gonna have to beat you the old-fashioned way at this point.
Uh-oh. Ow, 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 hey. Whatever, I win. Jerk. Good runage.
In bubble too.
Yeah, and he gives you some tears, which you can put into your flask to actually make it pretty good. That's pretty much the upgrade you get from these trees, is you get new bubble tears to fuck around with your mystic physic. Opaline is a good one. I think that one gives you, like, a one-hit super shield that, like, super reduces the damage and the stun you take. And the other one, I think, is just health regen? Something like that. Alright. Cool. There's more of these assholes. I don't think they're guarding anything now. They just happen to catch you if you go from this direction. Okay. So for now, we have another super boss to take care of. What do you think, Zuper? Think you stand your chances against him?
Where is he? I don't see him.
You'll see him in a minute.
Maybe he's... like, maybe he's so large that I can't fathom his existence, but... I've had those enemies in games before where I'm like, oh, I don't know, I don't see the enemy. And then it's like, oh. That entire thing is the enemy. I see.
So, this would definitely kill us, but... we could... how do we do this?
You could die if you try to take any path down here.
I know. This is a time to test it. Alright.
That almost seems takeable right there.
Let's give it a try.
Might take some damage.
No, that worked. Perfect. That's what that stone's good for testing. The Eclipse Crest Heater Shield. I don't think I've ever gotten this. I don't know what the fuck that is. 100% physical negation. No skill. Okay, so it's just a cool heater shield. Nice. Alright. A lot of shields aren't too crazy. They depend on, like, their skill. And if they have a cool skill, then you don't get a skill on, like, your thing. So, it's a little unfortunate. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna use another one.
I'm pretty sure this one is death. Yeah.
Yeah, you hear that? When you hear that noise, don't jump down.
This seems better over here.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Badoo. Alright, there's the boss.
Ah, there he is. Yeah, okay. Are we actually fighting that thing, or?
I think we could take him. First
Well,
off, we
even
have
if we
to fight
did,
these
we
losers.
got a lovely. We do have a grace site right here, so.
Yeah.
They're like headless duons.
Yeah, these soldiers warp around sometimes. Alright. They also drop good armor, so I was kind of hoping to pick it up. They drop their shield as well, which is really good. Ow. They drop something. Yeah, just bolts. Dude, that's what I'm talking about. He does this shit. There you go. Alright.
Yeah, it dropped gear, but it was bad gear. This is another ward sword and straight sword.
Low sword straight swords are okay. I think they're slightly better than the regular straight sword, but that's like not a good drop.
I've gotten several of them, so I'm not exactly impressed.
Alright. And I think that's going to be your Cypher pad upgrade?
It should be. I definitely have the money.
Yeah, more than enough.
For me.
Go with their endurance for now. Just to ensure I have a little buffer.
Alrighty. Equipment. Just have to find it. There it is.
Cypher putt on the horse is a little bit of a meme, but, you know.
I doubt it. I doubt it really has the range to hit anything when you're on the horse.
Alright, here he is. A mega boss. Giant walking castle thing. I think
Here's
they're
the thing,
called living
These-
shrines or something like that.
Things like this are either pretty hard or literally trivially easy.
Yeah. Which do you think?
Considering you called him a super boss with sarcasm earlier, I'm guessing that he's not actually that much of a threat.
Yeah, I had a bit of an about face about this guy when I first saw him. I'm like, holy shit. I dealt with him. Yeah, I just want to see if you know how to beat him.
I mean, maybe ring his bell. I don't know. You punch his leg. You definitely don't. That chipped him.
Yeah, you see those like
I don't know if that's
cursed
what you're
faces
supposed
in the
to do.
leg? See that white stuff?
Okay, you have to chop off all the gunk on his foot.
Funny thing is, you don't even have to chop off all of it. You just have to chop off a good bit of it, and then you just, you know, that's it. Also, will he instant kill you if he steps on you? Yes. Yes, he will. Don't let that happen.
To be fair, getting stepped on is your own fault if that happens. It seems pretty easy to avoid that fate.
Yes. Anyway, once this starts to happen, get out from under
You
him.
want to back up? Yeah, because he's gonna drop.
And that's it. Living mausoleums, I think they're called. I don't remember. Anyway, this will not be relevant for a little bit. Remembrance duplication. So what this is when you beat big important bosses, they'll drop their remembrances, which can be crushed for runes, or it can be turned into weapons and shit, and armor and other stuff like that. This is where you can go in order to duplicate it. There's a couple of these throughout the game. You can take the remembrances to them and you can duplicate them if you want to get more than one drop from the remembrance. Yeah, it's kind of nifty. It's useful to know. Each of those are a one use, so the fact that that's there, it's fine. It will not be used up as long as we don't use it. But yeah, it is good to have. Over here. Who's this fellow?
Well, there's been an age since. How can I help?
He sells a lantern, which you might consider. That increases your brightness. You can turn it on. But it doesn't take a... well, you're not carrying a torch. You could just have it on and have brightness.
Is there any reason why you wouldn't want this thing, or like does it take?
Costs money.
Or...
That's really about it. I'd recommend just picking it up.
Seems like a good investment.
Yes.
To avoid getting darkened in caves. Do I have to like equip this or something?
You would equip it in the same place you put your Flask of Tears or Wondrous Physic, that shit. I recommend just putting it again to your pouch slot. It unequips when you die and when you go to different places, so it's just nice to have it there and just be like, voila, little torchy.
The fuck is it? Have to find it in here somewhere. There it is.
It's less brightness than a typical torch, I think, but it's good enough. It's also a Site of Grace here. Also, I don't think he has anything else of worth. I grabbed the smithing stones. He does have some stone sword keys. He has this Y-hander, which is cool. Oh, he also has a Lost Ash of War, which duplicates another Ash of War that you have. So, if you really like a weapon skill and want to put it on multiple things, then you can do that.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, you can try out your new Cypher Pot against these losers. That really wasn't a good showing, that guy. But these guys, not the crabs, these guys, there's a lot of them.
These guys are Zambonis.
Not quite. They're, I mean, they are. They're
Yeah, everybody's a fucking Zamboni out here, to be fair.
Yeah. They're also a bad test because they have no defense. That thing works amazing against shit that actually, like, has a defense stat.
Well, if it does that much damage to them, then and it ignores a lot of defense, then it's going to do about that much damage to pretty much anything you hit.
Yeah. Except there's some things that are also weak to Holy, so they'll take even more. Have you tried the FP move yet for it? No.
It's kind of hard to aim it.
A little bit.
This thing, oh, Jesus, that's a crazy grab that guy's got.
Yes, that's the only thing that's threatening about these guys. Oh, stop. I give you the suck. Sheesh. Oh my goodness. Stop it. Really? Really? Thank you.
Okay, that fucking grab is terrible. It's got like a... It's really easy for them to get you with. The hitbox for it is huge.
Yeah.
It's more so just when there's like a metric fuck ton of them in one spot. It's easy for them to get you.
Yes. You'll notice you got an epic amount of rooms from all of them. They drop like nothing.
Jack shit. Yep. But largely punching bags, mostly, besides the grab. So.
Also, I don't know if you've noticed yet, when you do your power charge on your horse, like this, as you hold it down, like while you're charging, it actually has a hitbox. So you can deal damage while you're doing that. It's especially bad with Cypherpada, because Cypherpada has no fucking range. So, as a horse weapon, it's really bad. That is a weakness of Cypher.
Yeah, it's going to be a weapon of any fist. It is one of the longest ranged fist weapon.
Yeah.
But it's still not saying much. It's got as much range as, like, I don't know, a shorter sword. It's not quite as pitiful as a dagger.
It's like a dagger, but it's, you know, fists.
I think it's got a little more than, like, a basic dagger, but it's like, yeah.
Alright. We got a little castle up there to siege. It's more like a rampart. There's a ballista up there as well. I wonder if I can get him with my longbow. Yeah. Lol. Fuck you, dude. Alright, gone. Thanks for all the foot soldier greaves. It's like 3 in a row. Alright, let's go get the ballistician.
You're the guy in this ballista, right? And you're like, fuck, they're coming up.
No, I don't think he's realized yet, nor has he accepted his fate.
It's a real... He saw us enter the tower. There's no way he didn't know we were coming up.
Oh, by the way...
Oh, that's a transporter trap.
Yeah.
Oh. Well... Off we go to Lindell, the royal capital.
Apparently off I don't go. Oh yeah, that one takes you to Lindell. Right. That's where you need to go for the blade, but that's unfortunately a very select part of it. Hey, if there's a...
There is a little... yeah, there is one just right here. This just feels like this was a convenience. It put me right next to a spot of grace.
Yeah, yeah. No, it's actually not that bad. You should touch that, though, so I can actually warp to you, because it didn't send me for some reason.
Yeah.
Apparently I can't see it, though, for whatever reason. Weird. What the? Oh. Right, everyone respawned.
Alright, actually, you know what I can do? Oh, sorry. I respawned them because I touched the site.
Yeah, no, I guess I just don't get to see it. It's on a chunk of the map I don't got yet. Are you really following me up here? Okay. Of course you can't follow me up.
I'll say it's like a funny convenience that it takes you to Lindell here. However, the place it takes you here is functionally pointless.
Yes. It's just a little sneak peek of the place.
Yeah. It's like, there's a pit you could fall down and die, and then there's like a giant over here, I think. He's sleeping, but I think that he'd attack me if I got close to him. Alrighty. Where would be a good place to teleport to?
Ooh, I got his gilded great shield. That's a rare drop. Too bad it's like the first great shield you can get. Too bad it's a great shield, and I'm not going to be equipping that this game. A regular shield, maybe. A great shield, 36 strength. Not happening, Chief.
Well, I'm glitched.
What happened?
It says I'm trapped.
Ow.
I've rested at a site of grace and I'm still
Just
trapped.
jump off the cliff near you.
I guess there is a fantastic bottomless pit right next to me.
I want to see if I can't get trapped there and go myself. Just have to reload the area so the chest respawns. The chest is supposed to respawn. It's not supposed to stay open either.
Something about the name Lindell, the Royal Capital, speaks to me as it being a relatively late game area. But
Relatively, yes.
alright.
But there's also a lot of areas in this game, so. Alright. Does look like I'm going to be able to work. Good. My turn. That guy was trying to fuck me over. No, it is my turn to be at the Royal Capital.
They got you too.
Yes.
Good animation of him falling back asleep. Is as if I didn't know he would get up that just spoiled it for sure.
Oh, so this guy's a little overstated for where we are right now. You can try him. Jesus. You do this and this does a shit ton to him. But a shit ton to him is not much. Got him again. Just gotta keep focusing his feet. Luckily I have a lot of practice with that. Oh. That goes again. Not hard, but, you know, takes a while. And down he goes again.
I mean... maybe Cypherpana just works pretty well at breaking his feet. I don't know, but he just falls over immediately.
Right. And away he goes. Get a bit of souls. I don't even think he drops anything. See one of those looking glass mirrors, which are not allowed to use yet. Yeah. Leyndal's a pretty cool place. By the way, if you look over there, there's the tree. He got us pretty damn close to the tree.
That's pretty close to the tree. Is this trap chest
Oh,
as
wait,
well?
no, that's fine. That chest is fine. Ah, that is HP regen. And a talisman. It's actually not bad. It's okay. It will take a while, but it'll regen your HP. We're going to get another talisman slot once we beat up Margit. So that's one reason that I do want to go beat him up now. And I think we haven't obviously exhausted the list of options we can do before Margit, but we've done a good bit of them. I think now would be a good time to just go whack him. Other than this...
There's room to...
You know what? I want to do that first. All right. One more thing. Two more things. A couple more things. Go to the Third Church of Marika. We need to go get Blythe. You need to set up that quest line. It's not super important for either of us, but I still want to do it. Alright. Let's go find that sucker. Ow. Alright, into the forest.
I mean, I guess that worked.
There's also a merchant we never talked to over in this direction that I would like to meet as well. Alright. He might only be here at night. That's the mama bear. I want to fuck with her right now. I'll worry about that later. Alright. So there is a little spot over here. It's like a divot in the road. There's normally a message that tells you where it is, but I think it's over this way. Yeah, here you are.
Welcome. Right this way. Right this way. Ah, how nice.
Still some weird things. Still's a hand axe. I'll take the cookbooks though. Blue gold kite shield's pretty good. I'll take those. Alright, yeah, that's all I need. Oh, it gives you neutralizing boluses. Recipe, I think. And the poison bone daggers. Those are good. Need to kill more of those assholes. Poison knife. Yeah. Good stuff, actually. Fire grease is nice. Alright.
Ah, yeah, that's his little message there.
Oh, there it
like,
is.
what's this glowy? It's him being like, open for business, head this way.
Now I believe there is a site of grace near here somewhere. There you are. Oh. Alright. So now, could you make it nighttime for me? So I can't do it. I mean, I can do it, but it doesn't work.
Till nightfall.
Now back to the forest. Let's go talk to Blythe. He should appear here. Be weird if he didn't. Yeah, I hear him. In here somewhere. What's this? Okay.
Smithing stones. Okay. Is Blythe the wolf?
Yes.
Okay. I was like, I keep hearing some fucking wolf howl, but I don't see a wolf.
I think he's in these ruins somewhere. He's probably like every other NPC, and he's like sideways, so he's going to be really difficult to find.
Ah, Mama Bear woke up.
Ow. There's Blythe. Ow. Stop. Want to cheese this girl? Just walk on right in here. Plop. What's she gonna do about this?
You know, she's gonna knock me over because I can't figure out where the hell you went.
What are you gonna do now, jerk?
You probably went down into the like underground thing that she was sleeping on top of a second ago.
Yes.
Pretty challenging to get down there when she's on top of it. There we go. Stuck between her crotch.
Alright, she's gone.
there something down here?
We've already been down here. Unless you were not down here.
Okay, we've already been down there. I just don't remember there being a bear sleeping on top of it earlier.
Yeah, I jostled it the last time. I swear Blythe is like right here. Where you at, buddy? I don't know, like whack. Is he up there? I don't think so.
I mean, it sounds like the howling's coming from this direction. But that's if, like, the game actually has stereo sound and that's, like, a thing.
That's not Blythe. That's,
that's
a zombie guy. Oh, it's really awkward listening for noises in this game. It is tremendously awkward.
Okay, but I definitely got further away because it's very quiet now. It's pretty loud in the ruins, and it's pretty quiet up there.
Yeah, so I think he's in the ruins. I just don't know exactly where. You bitch. To get the walk away from them to get him to do the sound again.
What is sound? He's like right fucking here, is the thing. It's like loudest.
This is where I remember him being. Is he up?
That's the thing, is it sounds like he's like in this like tower in the middle. But maybe he's like higher up.
Oh, there he is. He's actually on top of the tower. How do I get him down?
How do you get
that? Yeah. That's right. Horse parkour. Hope you're ready. It's actually not that bad. I think there's an angle where you can easily get up. What's my angle of attack here? This is definitely not the angle of attack. This is probably it. It might also be possible that he's a daytime talker. He's howling at night up in the tower, but during the day he's actually on the ground. That's also possible. I could like try shooting an arrow at him, but I don't want to piss him off.
I don't think there's any feasible way horse parkour could get you up there. But like, I'm looking at the incline of that tower, and then I just, where is that gonna happen? Nah, he's immune to arrows. He doesn't even care.
Alright, we'll try during the day. Night's supposed to tell you that he's there. Day's supposed to tell you that he's around. I don't know.
I don't know. Is Blythe... See, you're not gonna get this. Is he... Okay. Is he a black wolf man that's, like, I don't know how to explain it. I know there's like a guy in Elden Ring who's like this like wolf guy that people get horny over.
Yes, he is the wolf guy that people get horny over, 100%. Yes.
Okay.
I mean, there's a lot of characters in this game that people get horny over.
Think?
Yes.
What do you think, morning or noon?
Let's go with morning.
Okay. That implies he'd still be there, you know. He's howling at the moon. Maybe he, you know, he's still there in the morning.
Wait. Alright, if this doesn't work, I think I actually know what I'm supposed to do. Is he still howling? Okay. I think he's still up there howling, yeah. Okay. I think what you're actually supposed to do is you're supposed to go over here and you're supposed to whistle for him. Obscure ass shit. Where's my whistle? Maybe I could try beckoning. Unsure. I think there's some kind of gesture you're supposed to do. I just don't remember what the gesture is. Maybe wave.
I tried it your way. I'm trying it mine.
Looking it up, yeah. I'm pretty sure it's a gesture of some kind.
Now again, this would finger snap gesture.
Ow. Where do I get the finger snap
hold
gesture
on.
from?
Sorry, it's more about that. Upon hearing the howling in Mistwood, players should head to the Church of Ella in West Limgrave and speak to Merchant Kale, at which point you will learn the finger snap, which can be used to call him down.
Yeah, okay. That's what it was. There was the option to talk to this guy. I saw that earlier. Oops, forgot about that. All right. Hey, buddy, give us the snap.
Always a pleasure. The howl of, I suppose, him. Next time you don't fret.
Also, yeah, now that I see the way that it's actually spelled, because, like, I was hearing you say Blythe, as if it's, like, B-R-I-E.
I might be wrong. I forgot what his exact name was.
It's B-L-A-I-D-D is his name.
Blade. I think it's Blade. Yeah, Blythe. It's not Blythe. Well, you know. Let's go call his dumb ass down. Me waving at him, he's just like, oh, that idiot. I snap at him.
I honestly, like, for the fan art I've seen of this character, I almost thought that, like, grovel at feet would have been the correct one.
I mean, this guy's a daddy. I mean, that's correct, but, you know.
Everybody's always, like, wanting Blythe to top them.
I mean, look at this guy. It's really his voice for me. My goodness, his voice is, sweet. Anyway. There's that finger snap.
He's still up there?
That's rallying cry.
Okay, he's still up there. Okay. Sure.
There he comes. Look at this guy. Look at this lad.
Who goes there? Carly sent you, did he? Ever the bloody busybody. Maybe to him you don't seem so strange. The name's Blythe. I'm looking for a man who goes by Darrowell. He fled somewhere nearby.
Nice.
Also, I've heard. Come tell me if you find him before I do. I can offer you ample reward.
Okie dokie.
Darrowell is in need of a...
He's not as hot in game.
Well, okay, yeah, you know. Want to go find Darwell? It's real easy to find him.
I don't know where he is, but if you know where he is, then, you know.
Pop on over to the first step. That's it's one of the first markers that we went to.
Yeah, it's the first one in the list, so, you know.
I forgot there's a list. I never look by list.
I have to,
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
because I can't zoom.
Fair enough. Alright.
But it works fine. You know, I don't mind using the list. I think it actually is faster in some ways, because if you just said, go to the Church of Ella, I'm like, I have no idea what that one is.
Yeah. We'll probably check out that ruins in a little bit, but for now, zoom on over here. There's actually a lot of shit out this way that we haven't even touched yet. There's a lot in this game. I think this is like meat. Yeah.
Sliver of meat. How exciting.
Alright, so here's a fun enemy. It's rare to ever see these guys attack you, because you can usually kill them before they do. You just be like... They're very weak and pathetic, so you can just kill them. But, if you do hit them, they have funny attack animations.
Yeah. As to say, give them a chance to hit. Just let them have their fun.
Yeah, look at them. Look at them go.
God, that is such a shitty attack.
Yeah. I mean, it's ball stony anal beads. You really expect this thing to be able to attack very well?
I just don't know why they're here.
Well, they're here to tell us about a very fun mechanic. It's called an Evergoal, but that's not what they're called. They're actually called Everjails, which is the concept of a forever jail, where people are trapped forever. Now, these are cool because they let you do fun boss fights. They're also awful because in seamed co-op, they're probably the buggiest thing. But I think if we examine... So we don't want to examine it. Yeah, I think we do examine it. And I think... This is the guy. This is who we need to see. Alright, so it worked there. I don't know if dude appears. There's Darwell.
Bloodhound Knight Darwell.
Now, the question is, does our man appear?
Oh, a blight. I see. You're like...
Yeah. If he doesn't appear, then we unfortunately just kind of want to die to this guy. And he's not really appearing.
Nah, it died anyway, so it's fine.
Yeah. This guy's a
Killed
piece
two
of
birds
shit.
with one stone.
Alright, buddy. Come on.
But fighting him is functionally pointless unless one is here.
It's not pointless. You can just tell him that you killed him. You get slightly less dialogue, I think. I think it's cooler to tell Blade.
But it's better if he's here.
Yeah.
I don't actually know which revival location's better.
I'm going to stick a marker to see if he just appears here. I forget if you talked to him beforehand or what, but yeah. A lot of people just kill Darwell before they even meet Blood. Alright. Alright. Well, we did encounter him, so now we can probably go talk to that dude. You didn't have to warp. I could just do it myself.
Okay.
I would just pop on over and go find the dum-dum.
I'll go to the bathroom while you do that.
Yeah.
Darrowell is not in need of a... Darrowell is in need of a... Darrowell is not in need of a...
Okay. Go away. How come dude isn't telling me?
Darrowell is in need of a...
Well, it's not saying anything. Alright, oh well. Oh, there was another save point we were supposed to get. That's close. Oh, that's gonna kill me. Good thing I grabbed my runes. Forgot that cliff was as much of a sheer drop as it was. Really? That's rude. What? What? Okay, come on, game.
Did you get your runes back that time?
Yes, I did. It's trying to make me lose my runes, though.
As if anybody really cares about getting them. Killing these random centipede fuckers is a good way to get ruin and sanctuary stones.
Yeah.
Every one of them drops one of each.
They're bad, but you know you can get them.
Yeah, I know. I'm just killing them because I've got nothing better to do while I wait for you.
I'll be back soon. Just grabbing a nice side of grace that I forgot to grab earlier. I actually don't remember 100% where it is. Isn't it like right over here, here? Somewhere around here. Okay, this is not here. Wild. I thought for sure there was a site of grace here. Hey, it's the next one over. And there's these assholes here. I'm gonna put a site of grace here. No. There it is. Well, they'll come back, so you can kill more. Also, Blood did not show up, so I'm assuming we have to just beat him up for a while, and he'll show up. And if he doesn't, then oh well. Not gonna get bent out of shape over it.
If it's, he's probably like, oh, you killed him. Okay, well, at least he's dead.
That's pretty much what he does. Yes.
I would have liked to have been there, but it's fine.
Oh hey.
Better than being alive.
Now you too can unsheath, Zuper.
What would that even be?
With Cypher Pod, it would not work, unfortunately. But you can put on...
You actually can't equip any Ashes of War to Cypherpada, actually.
Yeah, you can't change its element. You can't do any of that shit. Cypherpada is what it is.
Yeah.
But you can unsheath with a weapon that doesn't have a sheath, I think.
If I want,
I think it's for katanas
if I want
only.
Something that is equivalent to Cypherpada that I think I can apply Ashes of War to, somewhere around this Decipher Sword, which is just the same thing, but for short sword. But I don't know where it is, but allegedly it only requires 20 faith to wield that one, so it's probably available earlier.
It could possibly be later. They're weird about that. And the glitch happened. Well, Zuper. This is how it be. So there is a way to get me out of this. You gotta go into your inventory. You gotta activate Judicator's rulebook. Change it to PvP. And then slap me. And then I think that wakes me up.
Toggle PvP. And then I have to, like... Can I switch to, like, no weapons so I can, like, punch you?
Yes.
There you go.
Get a backstab on me. Ow. That punch I think... Yeah, okay, there you go. I'm fixed. See what you have to do.
Off PvP,
Evergoals are really stupid.
Because I don't...
Yeah. I don't think you want me to be able to stab you with my samurai sword. It'd be a pain in the ass.
Oh, I don't think you want to get blasted by my fireball.
Yeah, that too. Anyway, let's fight this jerk. Maybe I snap my fingers. Where's the snap at? Maybe that'll make him show up. You bitch. Maybe there's a summoning sign for him? There might be a summoning sign for him. Hold up. Check to see if there's a summoning sign for him, Zuber.
What, like Google it?
No. Like over here. Hold up. No. No. No, let's see the summoning sign. Okay, never mind. Got you, bitch. Also, this guy's a really cool sword, and I might use it. There's a really fun effect on it, where he does like a flippy dip. Oh, you bitch.
Well, he's gonna die.
Sorry, bud. Bloodhound's Fang.
Thanks, Salad.
He might just show up right here. Be like, oh,
okay.
well, he didn't call me, but that works.
Oh, am I bugged?
No, I'm just taking 30 minutes to reload.
Oh. That's weird. It asked me if I wanted to revive, and it
Yeah.
it didn't do that.
Yeah, Everjails are a bit of a problem. Hey, bud.
Hard to work for it, but it's done. Don't say I'm not a man of my word.
Oh, Somber Smithing's done too. There you go, Zuper.
Awesome.
You venture north to raid
There you go.
Lucaria.
We gotta go to raid
Cross the
Lucaria.
blacksmith. Tell him I sent and he'll be sure to. I owe you one, I reckon.
Yeah, he's a cool guy, and his story is not done yet. Yeah, more to do with him later.
Oh, I know. I know he's a relatively important character.
No, here you are. You're a dead corpse, just standing. Let me see if I can't find you a nice site of grace.
Yeah. It absolutely did warp me to the Shrine of Marika, as it asked me. However, I am dead. Still. I sure do hope my runes are still around somewhere.
Yeah, it would
It
be.
didn't treat as if I died twice.
That would sure be a problem. Can you move, or?
Oh no, I'm dead. I'm watching you.
Okay, fair enough. Do you have your runes
I'm
currently
hoping
on
that
your person right now?
I don't think I can see that. I am dead.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't like hit escape or anything to check that, so I wouldn't know. There's one right there. Yeah. I'll have to find my way back up to the Everjail and see if I can happen to get it.
There you go. Now you're dead. Proper.
I think it's gonna scam me, but I don't know.
We'll find out
Here we go.
together.
I'm gonna guess it killed me twice, because I feel like that's more likely. But we'll see.
Wouldn't that be funny if it did? God, that'd be such a ball ache.
Survey says... I don't even see the gold shiny. Do I have my runes? No. I have a certain amount of runes because you just picked them up, but that's not the runes I had.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on, here's the stick marker. Okay, no, there it is. I found it. I got him. Okay.
Nice.
It didn't screw me too bad.
Yeah, those Everjails are fucked. The way I found that best works is I do not touch them. I let you touch them, and I hit yes when prompted. If I interact with it, then you interact with it, then it just leads to me being spectrally trapped. I don't know why it does. It has like an animation and everything. It's fucking stupid. I get locked into Everjail for all eternity.
Alrighty. Let me quickly do one of these maneuvers.
I'm sure this just leads. Yeah, this just leads down to that. So we're probably close to done here. I do want to go beat up Margit more than pretty much anything else at this moment in time. Don't die. Okay, we're good. Do want to do that, but we'll do that later. We could realistically fight the dragon at this point, but I guess Margit would be smarter to fight first. I should have a level up in there. Yes, just one. I probably want to get my dex up to a good, healthy 20. Oh, I should check and see what this sword's requirements are. I know I'm not good enough for it right now. It is somewhere. Bloodhound's Fang. Oh! It needs 18 strength. Okay, so I actually have the dex, I just don't have the strength for it. It does cause blood loss. Yeah, people really like this weapon. I just need to build my strength more in order to use it. I think it's fine. I'd probably want at least like 20 strength over the course of the game. Probably more. For some of those heavier, cool, bloody weapons. What about this sword? Do you do? No, you don't. You're still with Vengeance. Bloodhouse Fang actually has like a guard boost on it. It's not like great, but it probably could block. Good physical damage negation too. 68's not bad. Alright. Did you upgrade Cypher Potta?
I did, yes, it is.
Alright.
Now, Faith Scaling B and Holy Damage of 109 plus 54.
Yeah.
Minus.
That's the thing, like, its base damage is like, eh, but the scaling bonus is crazy.
Yeah.
Alright. Castle Ward Tunnel
Considering
time.
every other weapon I've seen is a value minus a value.
Yeah. No, they are all values plus a value as long as you have it, the stats for it. It's only a minus if you don't have the stats for it. So it's always a plus. It's plus whatever scaling. But it's a minus if you don't have the proper attributes required for it. But yeah.
I feel like the weapons that I've seen like don't give you a whole lot of plus.
Yeah.
If they give you plus, but
one thing I'm a little iffy on with Cypher Potta, I don't know if this guy has Holy Resist because he uses Holy, but, you know.
Yeah, I would assume that this guy seems like kind of a priestly kind of guy, but
yeah, we'll give it a go. Push comes to shove, this is a boss everyone likes to summon against, but we'll see what we got.
Toss the fire right over him. No, that hits okay.
Bitch.
Range on that sweep, though. Oh.
Alright, careful you don't fall off the side. Unfortunately, you can't make him fall off the side.
I'm not used to it letting you do that, because it doesn't let you do that in most places.
Yes. No, this one does have a ledge.
It's a very interesting fight I'm seeing here, because it has not decided to let me view it from your perspective, and I'm just fucking looking at.
Oh, you don't get the secret sauce to how to fight this guy.
I get to see your health and stamina bars, though, so I do get that. I can get a feel for what is happening without seeing it.
Thou art of passing skill. Warrior blood must truly run in thy veins. Tarnished.
Ow. Fuck you. This fight is so much fun, actually. Alright. Didn't do too bad. This is a character who I actually don't really like using the shield for. I don't think guard countering offers you much in this fight. He combos too much. But yeah, definitely takeable at this point. Easy. It's just, don't jump off the cliff. No. And also, we have jellyfish if we need it. Yeah.
It's always an option.
Always an option.
Does the jellyfish, like, have extra aggro bonus, or...
Not really.
Just...
What the fuck happened there? That was weird. Gotcha.
Bringing down the hammer. Boom.
I want a passing skill.
Oh, he definitely has some holy resist.
He also just has a lot of health.
I guess that's fair. Maybe I'm just looking at it the wrong way, but when I toss a fireball at him, that fucking slaps him. When I hit him with the weapon, it doesn't do anything.
It's possible that he also just has a lot more fire weakness. Ooh, I got the bleed on him too. Nice.
I guess he is kind of like weirdly planty. There's actually just a chance that he is weak to fire.
This is the fight that teaches you the difference between like where running and where dodging is good.
That knocked me off the cliff again. That was not me rolling. That hammer just had knockback and knocked me off.
Yes, it does.
I think realistically you have a chance from that health amount, but
I think so. Can you actually see the fight this time?
no, I see the bottom of the cliff. He's not that bad. No, he's takeable.
Oh, you bitch.
I don't even think he's that hard to dodge, to be honest.
No. He is definitely here to teach you how to do like the early game dodging. He's also
it's more so just
parryable. If you parry him twice, you get the actual counter from him. So
yeah. I think he's like barely really hit me. Even that, he didn't hit me with the hammer. It's just the explosion of the hammer knocked me off the cliff.
uh-oh. Oh, thank you. That was nice of him.
Yeah, looks like that's he dead.
Gone. Talisman patch grabbed. 12,000. That's 2 levels. Not bad. I probably want... I don't know, actually. I have a couple I'd like.
Man, this guy talks.
Yes, he does. He's
He's
like,
fucking
listen.
dead, and he's like...
Like, listen, you fucking idiot. You beat me. Just so you know, you're in for some shit. Enjoy. Also, I don't have to actually touch that one. There's literally a set of grace right here. But yeah. That's Margit.
Yeah, decent fight. I think I got the Margit experience largely. Because I think if I had been fighting him alone, I did enough damage that I would have killed him.
Yeah.
But...
Oh, it's... I need to crush some runes.
granted, that's just because I have enough holy that every fireball I throw does like a tenth of the boss's health.
Yep. Guess I'll build up the strength I need. Do I want to go 20 die? No, I'll just go up my strength.
And you'll make me drop my runes.
12,000.
12,000. That's
Hefty
not... That's enough for one level. Just shy of 2, I think, for me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna quickly... I have gotta have enough runes to, like... Yeah, I can make that work. You select a number... What, how many runes do I have right now? I don't know. Oh, do... 12 of those, like, baby runes, and that'll be good enough. Actually, that's way too many. I thought there were 100 runes, but they're actually 200. whatever. All right. Stormvale Castle.
Yes.
And also 1:28 a.m. I don't know when you want to stop.
It's okay for now.
Okay.
So this also, yeah, another one. They made sure you had a lot on this bridge.
Just in case, since the last literally no enemies.
Yeah. Anyway, there's a fellow.
Not
in here.
even possible. Okay,
Oh,
I came
well,
over.
need to, can't interact unless I sit at the bonfire. Yeesh.
Very well.
The guard. You'll slip.
No, I'll use
Why
the
you
main gate.
break my
When you
table?
approach the gates, it's only your neck on.
What's that?
Oh, the guy's like, yeah, use the side path. I'm like, no, just open the main gate. If you don't tell him that, then he will not open the main gate.
Oh.
Yeah. So you can use the side
luckily
path,
you
or
said
you can
that.
use the main path. Anyway, for items.
Well, luckily you said that, and he opened the gate.
Yeah.
Because I just said, yeah, or whatever, I'll take your
Yeah,
dumb
free
side
items.
path. And he didn't open the gate. Hmm. Oh, well, it's a golden rune. And a golden rune, too. And some ballista bolts.
Ballistas.
And assholes throwing fire pots. And ballisticians.
You can get through this area really fast if you just haul your butt. Or you can take the side path and it takes a little while. We're going to be doing both, probably.
Okay, well, the ballistas are
They're a
rude.
little crazier in this.
Instead of it just being like the occasional little ballista bolt, it's a fucking machine gun barrage
Yeah, that's right.
of ballista bolts.
That's right.
I see what he means when he said, I wouldn't take the main gate. You absolutely can. However,
Yeah.
I get why he would say not to.
You dickhead. Get over here.
Yeah, I'd really like him to come here because I don't really want to go to the ballistas.
Alright, I'm no coward.
I feel like the minute you step in range of those ballistas, you just get fucking destroyed. But
Side path it is.
side path.
Poke.
I'm confident we could figure out the main path, but yeah,
Oh, the
that
main
is a
path's
lot of
fine.
ballistas.
It's not actually that bad. You just have to go beat up the ballistas. And it, like, handles itself.
The enemies aren't that hard. Just that guy. Just the ballisticians. Oop. If it was important, I'd stay up on that wall. No,
Nope.
you jumped down. Okay.
You're about to come up to one of my favorite enemies in the game. They're really stupid.
It's always suspicious to me when you start sneaking. For no explainable reason.
I just like sneaking, you know? Stealth archer in me. Alright, where are they at? They're around here somewhere. There they are. It is a bird. With knives on its feet. I love these things. They're so stupid. Also, they fuck you up. Really bad.
Okay, they really are birds with random knife feet.
Yeah, they're great. They trained birds and they tied knives to their feet. Fucked up enemies. Not harpies. Birds.
They looked like harpies at a distance.
Quite threatening. Also, they gave you the Warhawk Talon if you kill them sometimes, which is a cool sword. How's the Warhawk Talon do? Obviously, it doesn't have blood. 10, 16? That's pretty cool. Has the spinning slash on it. Cool. It's pretty much worse than my thing, though. Mostly because it's not upgraded. Smithing Stone 3. Hold your horses, game. I'm not even ready for 3. Yep. Into that castle we go. Oh. I'll have to call the horsey here. No. Anywhere.
No, we go this way. It's fine.
How about another bonfire? How about another place to summon your shit?
Why would I need to, like... Does it, like, disable the fucking summoning pool if I take 3 steps forward and I don't touch that?
I think that summoning pool is technically for the ballista front as well.
Let me see.
This includes all this shit over here.
Is that guy looking our direction? Yeah, he is. Okay.
I'm sure that won't lead to any problems.
Meanwhile, a fucking small army descends down the staircase.
There goes Cypherpada.
Well, I hope that guy's corpse didn't have anything too good. It fell off. But
Eh.
yeah, Cypherpod is good against these guys.
They are unholy. Alright. So in this area, there's a lot of things to think about. Like these barrels right here. You see them? How they cough up some nice black flammable smoke? Yeah.
Yeah.
Ow.
That's cute.
Be careful about that.
Well, luckily they sure do disappear pretty quick when the guys just waste all their fire pots.
Oh, they have an infinite supply of fire pots.
Oh, I know. What I'm saying is they waste the... I really meant they waste the explosive barrels.
Yeah.
Throwing fire pots at nothing.
Yes. Throwing daggers. That was one of the 0.01% of things that is actually worth grabbing behind pots. Ah! Forgot about you.
What did you do?
I'm down here.
Ah, there's the hook claws.
Yeah. Those are fun. I also like the idea of the whip and the hook claws. My specific build did not complement them very well. That it ended up doing in the game.
Like, hook claws to me sounds interesting, but at the same time, unless I can make them holy, they just functionally play exactly like Cypherpada, but they do less damage because they're not holy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you can scale them off something else. Maybe you can make them fire, which would scale off your faith. Maybe. Uh-oh. Look at this bastard. Gone. Weathered straight sword.
Commoner's shoes. The fuck is that? A Speedo with the shoes? I almost want to equip that just to see how stupid that was.
I don't know.
I mean, you can't really tell because the armor is in the way, but whatever. That's dumb looking. It's just no pants. That's what it is. It's wearing no pants but shoes.
Nice.
It's atrocious.
You're probably supposed to wear a robe as your clothes over top of it. And slipped off. Nice.
I'm sure that they probably like want. If I had been playing the Prophet, like the actual holy character, like I think that one's like intended to use robes because it actually does increase your magic damage or some shit wearing them, but
They're pretty bad.
Dog shit defense. I wouldn't bother with that.
They are pretty worthless.
Can you sneak through this? No.
Here
Okay.
it is. Alright, be prepared. You might want to put on your lantern, because it might get dark in this room. See how dark it is in there?
Pop it on, just in case. It locked us in. Sounds like. Oh, it's fucking sentient armor.
This guy hurts so much.
Lana does okay, but not quite.
Cool fucking combo, bro. Wanna see mine? Alright. There you go. You get the rest key. Let you out of the room, effectively. There you are, my darling. The Curved Sword Talisman is awesome. It increases your guard counters by a lot. Increases their damage. Unfortunately,
that's not that good for me, but it's good for theoretical.
guard countering was like the best fucking thing this game ever added to make shields really cool. It just makes them way snappier, way more fun. I mean, you can use the rest key right here. You bitch. Alright. We'll do this in a second. There's a little bit more in here. Ooh, wait a minute. Can I jump up there? No, I can't. Jerk. A bit of fire grease.
To like mentally map where the fuck I'm going because I fell. How did I get up there again? I'm like dumb. Was there no exit to this room? Oh, okay, I see.
Yeah.
Because I have to jump down and then back up. Right,
Yeah,
right, right.
yeah. Hmm. Nuts. I don't remember how to get that. This is the thing. Probably from above. I won't worry about it yet.
I mean, can you... It almost looks possible if you do like some finagly parkour, but I don't think so.
I've tried it a lot. I'm not going to bother. What I am going to do, though, is go that way because I think there's a shortcut. I'm so good. I jumped way too early. For no reason. The ladder punishment is strong in this part. Actually, this might be the way forward. You'd think you'd be able to maybe jump at it from here, but like...
If I jump
That's
for
your
that,
funeral.
you're gonna die.
Yeah, that's your
That is
funeral.
1000% death. There is no chance I jump that far.
I'm gonna try going this way first. Because I don't actually think this is progress just yet. Alright.
It's
Probably
super hard to
something
tell
like
which
this.
one would be the side route. Going up or going, like, sideways.
Maybe it's this? Then, like, in there? I feel like that would kill
Like, there's
me.
no possible way to jump that. That's way too far.
It looks a little spooky. Yeah, I think you could, but it looks a little spooky. Not gonna risk it. I think this is the actual way to go. Yeah,
This seems like it's forward
this
progression.
is progression. Yeah. We'll come back to this in a second. Nothing. Shame.
Shane. Yeah. We gotta make sure not to give Shane too much. Brick hammer.
Yeah, that thing is a super strength suck. But, really strong.
I bet it does a lot of damage. You swing a fucking cinder block on a stick, that's gonna hurt. But
It's a cinder block on a stick. Look at those assholes.
I could tell that that's what that is, because that's what it looks like.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, just 31 strength. Actually not the highest.
For this point in the game, though.
Yeah, I mean, you just put
Again,
on
I got to
Cypherpoda.
30. I know.
Yeah.
I know. I get that.
But
you
that
gotta
cost
understand,
you a lot.
It cost, like, all of the skill points that I got, you know? To wield that hammer, you'd be doing the same thing.
Alright, we'll worry about that drop later. There's probably a way you can drop off the tower. I don't know.
When something is that tantalizing,
I know.
it's always
It's,
like
it's a good item, too, because of how it's like that. Might be something where you could look into it.
Yeah, I guess I could if you want to give me a second to Google.
What the fuck is
I don't
this
know
place
if that'll
called?
be easy. What is this, like,
Stormville
the Stormville
Castle. Great item, I guess. Windowsill item.
Castle window item. Somebody's Googled it. Yeah, okay. Hold on. How to get. Okay, hold on. Let's watch.
I think I see it. You probably jump down from... Yeah, that's what it looks like.
They go over here. Okay. And then they go up there. Okay. And then they go out that way. Sure. They go way up there. They don't go in there. Okay, that's interesting. It looks like you might die if you go there. Hold on. No, it's just at the limit of your fall damage. Okay. And you can come all the way around. Okay, that's duplicatable. I don't know if you figured it out while I was doing that, but...
No, I was busy whacking your head with my samurai sword.
You come up here. All the way up the stairs. He did a little thing where he looked in this room, he went, no. And then he turned away. Because it's right down here.
Okay, yeah, no. Whoop.
Death.
Well, not like that. Anyway, do make
Not
sure
like
you
that.
don't actually touch the fireplace, otherwise you will summon hell.
Okay.
There you go. Oh, really? Well, it's a reward, I guess.
What is it?
It's 3 Arteria leaves. You can get more of them later, but they're kind of rare, so I guess it's okay. It is a fine reward.
I mean...
Do I have anything to even
Guess I
like
should go get
craft
it.
with our Arteria leaves at the moment? Maybe. I have like 9 of these freaking things. They're not that rare. I don't even have anything to craft with them yet, but I do know that they do craft into good stuff. I think they go into the thing that temporarily boosts your attack, which are decent.
Let's figure out where it decided to drop my runes. Decided to drop them right here. That is a convenient place.
All right,
Okay.
be prepared because I think the dude
Just-
saw you.
Well, he's not going to follow me down that cliff, so I'm fine. Simple enough. Arterial leaf acquired. And back around the loop-de-loop. Up the stairs. Do you, like, just go up the staircase
Yes, for now.
inside here?
I'll fight that dude in a minute. Oh,
I'll fall down here on accident. It's fine. He's kind of slow. So I can just kind of ignore him. He might be following me up at this point, though.
uh-oh.
Yeah, he's coming up.
Oh, hope that item wasn't good. Alright. Alright, where's this shithead at? Oh dear.
He might be somewhat reduced in health. I think he took fall damage a couple times chasing me around.
Has not appeared to. Oh no.
Ew. Ew.
Boom. Whirlwind chop. Dead. Alright.
The biggest agony of it is walking my ass back up there.
Funny part is there's literally a site of grace like right here. But
Yeah.
it's a free walk.
I mean, yeah, don't touch that one.
Yeah. Let's see. It's not here yet. Actually, I think it is. there's probably more to check out. Yeah, this is probably it. No? No, this isn't it. Oh, brother. Please don't call birds.
I heard that from, like, pretty far away, too.
That's the intention. Why you guys doing sword maneuvers?
Shit ton of enemies. Do I have to, like, call this elevator? Let's go back to this elevator. Ah, the stairs. That's probably what you do.
I just went to the very tippy top. And it does not appear that there's much up here. However, one cool thing about this area is how vertical it is. You can do some wacky shit with vertical climbing over these railings and jumping around. But we'll do that in a minute. Let's go get that warpy gate. It is actually 2. I probably should stop here, but yeah. Elden Ring is a very fun game. I see. Jumping around this is a little bit of a butt ache.
Yeah, I'm looking at that and I'm going, that seems possible, but also deadly. That seems not possible.
There you go.
Wait, where did you jump from?
I'm over here.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's totally doable. I like always underestimate how far, because like the jump in this game is weird in that when you reach a point where it wants you to jump, it gives you extra distance.
Yeah.
It's like my horizontal jump does not go that far, but then when I'm at a point where it wants me to make that jump, I go further.
Cannot call the contraption yet. Oh well. Yep, that's a great place to stop. Happy little save point.
Isn't this the... Maybe I'm wrong. Is this the grace point near Godric?
It's not near Godric, but this is a grace point within his castle.
Okay. I wasn't sure, because I remember, like, Rampart... Look, the only reason I know about Godric is because, Doug did a challenge where he was getting fucking meteored. And I remember the warp point right before Godric looking very similar to this one. But I guess it would all look pretty similar, because it's his castle.
This is, like, a pretty annoying site of grace, because, like, this is nice. The point to the next site of grace is a bit of a hike. So, you gotta be a little bit of a hikester to get down to where the next site of grace is. But yeah. I'll have to wait for next time. Out of curiosity, can I do this, or is this event text for talk? No, that doesn't work. I can't change the rules. I'm not cool.
Only I may enable PvP. Only you can prevent forest fires. Alright.
I will now cast the mist before you can.
Must now get to the bed so that you may engage in...
Yes. I must speak to Doc. I speak to Dr. Lewis. Duck this one.
Yeah, when you said I did picture Doc Lewis. I was like,
Yeah, hopefully it's not Doc Lewis. That would be a very big change from what my doctor looked
actually,
like.
to be fair, if you go to Doc Lewis, you don't even get to eat the chocolate bar. You watch him eat it, and that somehow makes you better.
Yeah, I mean, there's more to it than that.
Is there not? I mean,
I mean, during the actual matches, if you're talking about the Doc Lewis fight where he eats the chocolate bar in your face and he gets a full heal out of it, then yeah.
Oh no, yeah, that one, yes, that heals him. But I'm saying, like, in Punch Out Wii, he just eats the chocolate bar, Mac watches him, and that heals him somehow.
No, now you've done it.
Yeah, if you knock the chocolate bar, he tears off his jacket, puts on his cheetah print shirt.
Kicks your ass. Duck this one. All right.
Catch these hands.
Yeah, basically.